What's up everybody, it's Drew, Artistic Gamer 28, and today I'm bringing a game review. I am talking about South Park, The Fractured But Whole. A big shout out and thanks to Ubisoft for sending us a review copy of the game, so why don't we get going?
Well, hello, new child. I haven't seen you before, but you come at a crucial time. South Park is sliding into moral decline. Someone's stealing our cats. They're TPing houses. Okay, maybe it's not full-on Armageddon yet, but we do need a hero. Not to make the hard sell, but do you see yourself as a good person? Well, I can understand the confusion, but there comes a time when we need to choose our path. Will you find Jesus and take the righteous path? Or maybe you'll walk the middle way. Let's not talk about the third alternative. I'm hoping you're part of the solution, not the problem.
Okay, so South Park, The Fractured But Whole is playing a season or an episode of South Park. It's just you sit back, you chill, you relax, you laugh. I think it's actually one of the funniest games I've played in I don't know how long. There is just moments of this that are only achieved when you think of South Park. There isn't any other game that you can play, and this is kind of that sense of humor, that twisted sense of humor that you're going to get out of any other game. It just fits, and it's only, I feel that South Park is the game that gets away with some of these things. You're just mind blown that you're able, how were they able to get away with some of this stuff? The opening scenes, the very beginning, some of the funniest moments that I've ever played. You're basically a superhero and you're trying to build your story, your character. So it plays out in a RPG-ish kind of style, and you're crafting things and you're building up your might. And you're out there to gain powers and build your superhero story. And the backstory for your superhero is one of the funniest moments I have ever witnessed in a video game. I literally laughed out loud. It was hysterical. South Park, The Fractured But Whole it's a unique game. The story is, it's okay, it's pretty cool, it's good when you're in it, but there is a gap. I find the pacing is a little off. You're doing a lot of walking. Now there are some fast travel points within the game, and that's the odd part, because when you pull up a game and you go to fast travel, typically you just click on the map, fast travel, and then you're there. With this one, you have to go to a fast travel location, and then it'll allow you to jump from one map part into the next map zone kind of thing. So it would have been nice to just pull up the map and then click to where I want to go next, help you jump around the map a little sooner, a little faster. It's not the biggest map, but again, just to be able to jump quicker would be a nice, instead of a lot of walking, you're walking through one scene to the next scene to the next scene. But I would have liked to just been able to kind of zip across the map where I needed to be for the next mission or the next objective I was after.
Don't just take that lying down, butt boy. Topsy-turvy time. Car! The car!
Move!
Phew.
Okay, so the combat system is a turn-based combat. It's not really that deep, but there is a bit of strategy you can use when you go in the game. Easier battles are right at the beginning, and as you progress through the story, they get a little bit more difficult. Your field of playing becomes a little bit bigger, so you have more squares to cover, more enemies to cover. The 6th graders are a big-time enemy within the game. It's kind of comical that you're up against your schoolmates and stuff like that. That's when some of the best humor is actually performed, is when you're doing the combat, because that sense of humor, it's all the banter between the characters and your party that you're building with the actual enemies that you're fighting, whether that's the 6th graders or some group of ninjas or whoever it may be at the time. It's just a comic relief when you're into that battle zone, and it's just easy to sit and kind of zone out in a sense and just do the battles and listen to the banter back and forth. Very funny. Again, it's one of those moments where you laugh and you laugh some more, and then when you get in the story and you meet some of the other characters, you're gonna laugh. It's a unique game that I haven't seen a lot of games take the sense of humor, especially when it comes to South Park. That's what they're known for, is that comic relief, and it was phenomenal all the way out through the entire game. What a blast to play. Now, some of the characters and stuff, I was a little feared that I wouldn't recognize or know the story or be drawn within the game, because I've been a kind of a lapsed South Park fan. It's been a long time since I've seen an episode, and from the first game, it takes right after from the first game into the second game, and then you start building your story and your superhero, and then it just explodes from there. Ton of fun, definitely worth checking out.
That's raisins, new kid. Mosquito must be inside. Get in there, but do not be tempted by their amazing wings and hot bitches.
Alright, let's wrap up this review of South Park: The Fractured Butthole. A lot of highs. Again, it didn't kind of grab me the way I was hoping it would. The turn-based combat is there, the crafting is there, the ability to upgrade your character, customize the superhero and your powers is awesome. Some of that comic relief is right there. It's the funny moments that you're going to get and you expect from a South Park game. I had a blast playing the game. It was a lot of fun. I'm going to give South Park: The Fractured Butthole an 8.
He sure can eat a lot of wings.
Yeah, so then I flew into the sky and I beat up all the bad guys.
Wow, I didn't know mosquitoes could be so tough.
Yeah, well, ever heard of the Zika virus?
Another plate of wings, cutie?
Thanks again for checking out this video. If you haven't yet seen, clicking the link down below, you can watch my speed painting of the South Park: The Fractured Butthole. There's a whole time lapse there. You can check that out. And of course, you can catch me on all your social medias at ArtisticGamer28. Subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
This really do solve everything, you guys.